Aristotle was born in 384 BCE in Stagira, northern Greece. His father Nicomachus was the physician to the king of Macedonia, introducing Aristotle early to science and medicine. At 17, Aristotle moved to Athens to study at Plato's academy, spending 20 years there. Despite their close relationship, Aristotle didn't always agree with Plato, who believed in a higher realm of perfect forms, while Aristotle focused on the material world. This difference led Aristotle to develop his own ideas and methods. After Plato's death, Aristotle travelled and studied extensively, gathering knowledge about biology and the natural world. In 343 BCE, he was invited by King Philip II of Macedonia to tutor his son, Alexander the Great. Aristotle eventually returned to Athens and founded his own school, the Lyceum, where he spent the rest of his life teaching and writing. His works covered a wide range of subjects, making him one of history's most prolific and diverse thinkers. Aristotle is often called the father of logic, being the first to formalize a system of reasoning. He introduced the concept of the syllogism, a form of reasoning where a conclusion is drawn from two premises. Aristotle's Organon is a collection of his works on logic, forming the basis of modern logical theory and applications in various fields. Metaphysics is one of Aristotle's most profound areas of study. In his work, Metaphysics, he explores the nature of reality and existence, introducing the concept of substance as the essence of a thing. According to Aristotle, everything has a substance that defines its true nature. He also introduced the idea of potentiality and actuality, explaining change and development in the natural world. For example, a seed has the potentiality to become a tree. But as a seed, its actuality is just that, a seed. Another key concept in Aristotle's metaphysics is the unmoved mover, an eternal, unchanging being responsible for motion and change in the universe. Unlike other entities, the unmoved mover does not undergo change itself. Aristotle's metaphysical inquiries laid the groundwork for later philosophical thought, influencing medieval scholars and contemporary philosophy. By exploring fundamental questions about reality, Aristotle helped shape the way we understand the world. Aristotle's work in ethics is captured in his famous text, Nicomachean Ethics, where he explores what it means to live a good life. Aristotle believed that the ultimate goal of human life is eudaimonia, often translated as happiness or flourishing, achieved through the practice of virtue. He identified two kinds of virtues, moral and intellectual. Moral virtues, like courage and temperance, are developed through habit and practice, while intellectual virtues, such as wisdom and understanding, are cultivated through education and learning. Aristotle argued that a balanced life requires the development of both types of virtues. One of Aristotle's key ethical concepts is the golden mean, suggesting that virtue lies between two extremes. For example, courage is a virtue that lies between recklessness and cowardice. Aristotle's ethical theories emphasize the importance of character and the development of good habits, influencing Western ethical thought for centuries. Even today, his ideas continue to resonate in discussions about morality and the good life. In his work Politics, Aristotle examines the nature of human communities and governance. He believed that humans are naturally political animals, destined to live in organized societies. According to Aristotle, the purpose of the state is to promote the good life for its citizens. He argued that the best political system is one that allows individuals to achieve eudaimonia. Aristotle identified three ideal forms of government: monarchy, aristocracy, and polity, each with its advantages when properly administered. However, he also recognized the potential for corruption in these systems. Aristotle's political theories emphasize the role of the middle class, believing it essential for a healthy political community. His ideas about the nature of the state, the role of citizens, and the importance of a balanced government continue to influence political thought and practice. By exploring the principles of good governance, Aristotle contributed to the development of political theory and the functioning of democratic societies. Aristotle made significant contributions to natural science, especially in biology, zoology, and botany. His work, History of Animals, laid the groundwork for taxonomy. Aristotle's theory of causality identifies 4 types of causes: material, formal, efficient, and final. For example, in a statue, the material cause is the marble, and the efficient cause is the sculptor. Aristotle also studied motion and change, proposing that all natural processes have a purpose. This teleological view suggests everything in nature has an inherent goal. Aristotle's work laid the foundation for later scientific inquiry. His approach remains an important part of the history of science. Aristotle's ideas were groundbreaking, offering new ways of thinking about the world. Unlike his predecessors, Aristotle emphasized observation and empirical evidence. His systematic approach set a new standard for intellectual inquiry. Aristotle's emphasis on logic and reasoning provided tools for clear thinking. This profoundly impacted science, philosophy, and mathematics. His ideas on ethics and politics emphasized virtue and the state's role. Aristotle's insights laid the groundwork for later thought. His contributions to natural science set the stage for future exploration. Aristotle's influence on modern-day philosophy is immense, shaping the course of Western thought for centuries. Many of his ideas continue to be relevant and are still discussed in contemporary philosophical debates. One key area is ethics, where his concept of virtue ethics remains significant. Modern philosophers like Alasdair MacIntyre have built upon Aristotle's ideas to develop new ethical theories. Aristotle's impact on metaphysics is profound, influencing countless philosophers, including Thomas Aquinas and Martin Heidegger. The concepts of substance, potentiality, and actuality continue to be central topics in metaphysical discussions. In political philosophy, Aristotle's ideas about the nature of the state and the role of the middle class have shaped modern democratic thought. His legacy in logic is perhaps his most enduring contribution, laying the groundwork for modern logic and analytical philosophy. Today, his methods are used in various fields, from mathematics to computer science, demonstrating the lasting impact of his work. Aristotle's contributions to science have had a lasting impact on contemporary scientific thought. His emphasis on observation and empirical evidence set the stage for the scientific method. Although some of his theories have been replaced by modern science, his approach to studying the natural world remains influential. In biology, his classification of animals and detailed observations laid the groundwork for taxonomy. Modern biologists continue to build on Aristotle's work, using his methods to classify and study living organisms. Aristotle's theory of causality continues to be relevant, influencing scientific inquiry across various disciplines. Scientists today still seek to understand the material, formal, efficient, and final causes of the phenomena they study. Aristotle's work in physics and astronomy influenced later scientists, including Galileo and Newton. By establishing principles of careful observation and logical analysis, Aristotle helped shape the way we study and understand the natural world. Aristotle's legacy is one of the most enduring in the history of thought. His contributions to philosophy, science, and ethics have shaped the intellectual landscape for over 2 millennia. Aristotle's ideas continue to influence contemporary thought and remain a vital part of our understanding of the world. One reason for his enduring legacy is his comprehensive approach to knowledge, seeking to understand all aspects of human experience. This holistic approach has inspired countless scholars to explore the interconnectedness of different fields of study. Aristotle's emphasis on empirical observation and logical reasoning has also contributed to his lasting influence. By advocating for a systematic approach to knowledge, Aristotle laid the foundation for scientific inquiry and philosophical analysis. The continued study and discussion of his works ensure that Aristotle's contributions remain relevant and influential. By seeking to understand the world in all its complexity, Aristotle has left a lasting mark on the human quest for knowledge. If you enjoyed this exploration of Aristotle's legacy, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up. Your support helps us bring more insightful content to you.